Anyway, down 2 games in the bottom right-hand side corner from Red Blood Gaming. He is PiLiPiLi.
And his opponent this game is going to be down in the bottom left-hand corner. Spawning on Iron Fortress, it is Root Gaming's very own iaguz.
Recovering very well from the first loss. Getting 2 of his own. Kind of like Hydra, lose a head, grow 2 back.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Iron Fortress in terms of PvT?
Iron Man. I don't know. Iron Fortress. I have no idea. Like, what do you got? You got me on this one.
I don't know. I was just interested to hear your thoughts. So I think about it a bit. It's these third base locations I think are very, very difficult for the Protoss to defend. They're really far away from these natural bases. It becomes
you got me, man. I thought you were talking about the word. I thought you.
No.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, you're right. The third base is really hard to defend. But luckily for him, look at this map. Look at their spawns. It's horizontal spawns. What does that mean? If you get the third base here on the in between the turn, you can actually camp towards and cover most of this middle area. You can intercept the drop paths really quickly, and you can move to the Terran side very quickly as well. So not too bad of a situation.
Very forward, very aggressive third base takers Protoss though. I feel like you have a lot of trouble defending that.
Against the early stim push, but I'm thinking like if you do the 2-base robo play and you take that as like a positional third, it becomes easier to cover your other bases. The only thing you have to worry about is your natural. Only thing. Your main base is safe though.
But
your main base.
Yeah, you do still have to worry about your natural though, because these third bases, whichever one you take, is going to be very, very far away. And this one is even. I mean, I think like by ground they're roughly equidistant from your natural, but the normal drop path into natural is going to be from here, and so you're going to be a long, long way away from that if your army's positioned over your third. So either way, whichever third base you take, it's going to become a difficult point of contention for a Protoss player to keep a hold of.
I just feel like in horizontal spawns, it's like harder to sneak your units, sneak a drop without noticing because it's just a smaller area. So if you have blink stalkers on your third base ramp or something, you can just blink down very quickly and intercept them if you have enough time. And if not, I guess you just have to warp in or something. I don't know.
Last resort, of course, is always.
But yeah, I would hate to see a Protoss take the third base on the north there, on the middle.
Yeah.
Like that seems a little bit too out of place right now. Like in that situation, where do you put your army? Where do you cover your third base and your main base?
Yeah, all difficult things. That's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit surprised to see Iron Fortress come out. I would wonder what PiLiPiLi's veto was. I guess it would have to be Inferno Pools, because that's, I think, the only thing worse than Iron Fortress.
I think one guy had to veto that one. I think that was his.
Yeah.
And maybe the other was... we saw him play on Cactus Valley. What else did we got veto? Expedition Lost, maybe?
We played Cactus first game.
Yeah, Cactus was... I think Expedition Lost might be in the other veto, maybe?
Maybe.
I'm just thinking in terms of who's vetoing what. In terms of like the order, I think they just pick a random order and just go one at a time.
Maybe. I don't know. Either way, the Reaper gets in a little bit of scouting information. Got 1 kill. Did it kill a pro? I guess.
Yeah, got a pro.
Yeah, nice.
The first kill, man, of the day.
Yeah.
The Reaper's so proud of himself. In fact, he might get another one. The Mothership Core is out of position. PiLiPiLi's a little bit call it Phil. PiLiPiLi's a little bit tilted, I think.
Yeah, not working out so
God!
well. Citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. But
Forced a mineral pool for that.
Yeah, forced a mineral pool. He did manage to kill 2 of them. And okay. I was wondering what PiLiPiLi was actually shooting at. I was like, is that a fight going on?
Just the rocks,
just shooting.
I mean, he's tech got scouted. He lost 2 pros.
Here we go.
As well.
This is it again. PiLiPiLi is going to throw down a bunch of gateways up in this top right hand or top left hand spawn by this pylon. Go for the same build he went for against Kelazar on Iron Fortress.
We'll see if this works though. iaguz already putting his Marines in position to intercept an Oracle because he scouted a Stargate. Can he? What do you think is the best option to defend against this Orion?
I think just a ton of Widow Mines, but given what iaguz actually has, he's just got to pump out loads of fire and hope it's enough. The upgrades will be okay for him. And the big downfall of Kelazar last time, when we saw PiLiPiLi try this build against him, was that when he held it off, he had no stim, he had no combat shields, he had no medevacs, he had nothing. And iaguz is going to have all that. His sim is already on the way. So if he can keep on just squeezing out those extra upgrades, whilst PiLiPiLi is pushing him, he'll be in a great position even when he holds off. But
well, yeah, well said. That was
first.
exactly what I want to say as well. He had the units to counterattack, but they were too slow to actually out DPS gateway units. But yeah, for now, it looks like iaguz is going to have enough fire to sort of ward away this Oracle and maybe keep enough to prevent Salts from going for the front. We'll see if PiLiPiLi commits to this though. He's putting like way more gateways. He's clearly trying. He clearly doesn't want to play a late game right now. He's one game from elimination. He wants to like maybe do like a very crazy all-in to try and throw off his opponent for game 5 if he wins. But he's definitely taking a big risk right now. I don't know if iaguz is gonna fall to this right now. Look at the supply right now. It's 19 Marines versus roughly about a dozen units after 2 warp hits. So don't know if this will work.
Yeah.
The units are spread out by iaguz though because he's expecting an Oracle play. He's not expecting an all-in from him. But this probe should see. He should see the this one Marine's gonna see the whole army right now. Okay, 2 Oracles. Sees more warping. He knows it's the all-in. Everything should come to the front now.
That is enough time for him to get his bunker in. But these SCVs are not in the right position. Excellent force fields, and that bunker is going to be busted down immediately. The Oracle's focused down as well. But
there's just too much.
There's too much fire. It has the stem. It's doing all the DPS it needs to. And GG, iaguz